Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy Handyman, and welcome back to an inspection report bid up in Bridgemill Canton. And so we're going over this lovely home in Bridgemill. It's under contract, and we're out for the buyers today. A lot of times we're out for the sellers, but today we're out for the buyers. And so they've had the inspection report, and they've come up with a number of things. And a lot of it is just little miscellaneous inspections. So it's going to be hard to do. We're going to run through this real fast because we got a dog and we got rain. But this left front corner fascia board over that gutter is rotted. And the challenge with a lot of this trim is when the builders put these things together, they don't back prime anything. So our replacement piece will be back primed on all 6 edges and sealed and then painted to match the rest of the trim. And it'll have a lifetime of ownership warranty on it. You got the same rot in this corner right here. They've got some rot up in this corner. It's going to be hard to see it over this right gutter right here. We really like to see, this is Nichihana siding. This isn't hardy plank. It's an aggregate concrete siding, and there's not a lot of issues with it except where you get siding like this piece too close to the roof line. It needs to be an inch clear. It's pretty protected in there, so I wouldn't worry about replacing it here. But on the chimney, there's 5 rows on either side that need to be replaced. When the guys come out, we can add some gutter screws to these gutters to see where it's pulling away on the side. The inspector noted right here, this fascia and soffit, it's going to be hard to see it. This dormer over the garage is rotted right there. I don't think it was in the report, but right here, these little drip sills right here, this little piece of wood that comes out of the extension of the bay on both sides, they're actually tilted in towards the house, so they're holding water and rotted on both sides. Somebody's painted over them recently, so those two will need to be repaired. The inspector noted that we'd want to clear caulk this joint where the corner board hits the stonework. You see that on every stone veneered house. Same with this corner right here. They just need to be caulked. Nothing major there. It wasn't in the report, but right here the painters have puttied over some rot in this upper arch right here. Can you see the wrinkling in the wood right there? Just on both sides. It's a pretty simple repair to make now. This stuff comes up all the time. You know, buyers get these inspection reports and they go crazy because you've paid an inspector to come out and find every little thing on the house. And truth be told, even if we fix everything here, another inspector is going to find something else. So it just is what it is. Back here, there's probably a sprinkler head somewhere. And so you can see again the drip guard right here. This sill guard right through here, from here all the way down to the end is rotted. So we just need to replace the whole piece. And the actual rim board, sill board right here is rotted in the corner. And usually that's from sprinklers getting in, the caulk failed. And again, they never back primed and sealed the rest of the wood, so we can piece in from right about here that way, and we'll be fine with that. Overall, the house is in great shape. These things that the inspector found are pretty typical. You just want to catch them before they get out of control. One of these fascia corners, I forget which one, it might be this one right here, has rot in it as well. And again, I'm racing a little bit just to get through before we get rained on here this morning. We do a ton of these projects all over Metro Atlanta. We're in Bridgemill usually every other week. During the season, we're up here every week, but throughout the year, we're up here for this kind of stuff. Rotted wood, rotted trim. So the inspector noted over here on several sides of the house, the siding was installed with basically just finish nails. They're non-serrated siding now. We've got a little bit of rot on this drip sill right here. See the notches out of it? So the boys will replace that as well. Where you can see some of the siding is pulling a little bit, it's just because it's non-serrated nails. So the inspector cited this corner right here. So we would just re-nail it. There's another piece right here underneath I think this is the master bedroom window over here, or one of them. Re-nail that piece. There's a damaged piece of siding right here that should probably be replaced as well. It looks like someone hit it with a hammer or something. But again, most of this house is in great shape. The homeowners, looks like they painted it not that long ago. The problem sometimes that homeowners run into is the painters will say, oh yeah, I'm a carpenter, and they're really not. See the siding's pulled a little bit here? Just needs to be re-nailed and touch up the paint, which is easy enough to do because it looks like they just painted this fairly recently. We're just coming around the rear side here. There's another section of siding that needs to be re-nailed up by the deck. You can kind of see it through the pickets right through here. You see the white in the siding? Those two boards right there need to be re-nailed. When you get to the chimney itself up here, it's gonna be hard to see it in this light, but the bottom 5 rows on the right side right here are swelling and delaminating, so they're absorbing water. And the left side as well. The rear and front seem to be okay. So we just need to replace 5 rows on either side there. We'll actually use James Hardy plank. It looks similar to this siding, but it's got a slightly different grain pattern. And then on the right side here, you've got the same problem again. A little side needs to be re-nailed. The sill board is rotted right here at the disconnect for the HVAC. You can see when you get up on it, they've painted over it, and it's really rotted because the bottom edge was never caulked and sealed here, and so the water's absorbed as the caulk failed and splashed into this corner right here. So we'll cut out about a 4-foot section there. And then down this line, you can kind of see the notches in the drip sill again has rotted out. And that's a real typical repair. The things you want to catch on this house going forward, and the guys will do it when they're here with the ladders, anywhere you see black like this on a window where the caulk has failed, see the shadow? So as you're walking your own home, you just want to look for the black and get those things. Stitching time saves 9. It really is the right way to do it. We help people out with a lot of their maintenance stuff. Above this left front corner here at the left side, the triangle behind that gutter is called the dog ear, and that's rotted out, as is the fascia next to it. And again, it's just because they didn't prime anything. If you prime and seal all the back edges of your wood, you won't get this kind of rot. So there's one more section we'll show you real quick. There's some gutters. Actually, I may not be able to get it. It's starting to rain right now, but there's some gutters over the house that are terminating right against the shingles. There's one right up here. There's a couple in the back of the house. This corner right here, we just need to notch the edge of that gutter a little bit more so the water and debris can flow freely out of there. Beyond that, great house. We pretty much do everything. Been doing it for 27 years in Metro Atlanta. It's me, my brother, and 30 guys. You can catch us at 770-912-2829. I'm Andy. See you at the next house. Bye for now.